Hey, everybody, it's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? We're so happy you're here. Tonight is Tuesday, 7/7/26. How exciting is that? We have two wonderful guests tonight. Our friend Matthew Rosenstein, he's going to tell us all about his upcoming shows. He's got two shows coming up. And our reoccurring guest and my best friend, Susan Campanaro, and special bonus, Barbara Campanaro, because they're in Florida together, is going to join us. Leo, hit that promo.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and my nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be.
Welcome back. We're so glad you're here. We are in July. July can go either way for people. Some people love the summer, some people hate it. Lots of great things. One of the greatest things about July is our friend Emily McNamara. It's her birthday this month, 7/11, which is Saturday. It's also John Bronson's birthday on 7/11. But this is Emily. I laugh every time I see her because she is one of the funniest human beings you'll ever meet in your life. She also happens to be an incredible singer. Pipes for days. Right now, as we speak, she is at Rise Bar. She runs an open mic night at Rise Bar every Tuesday night. So after you're done with the show and watching this, go on down to Rise Bar or go on up depending on where you are, and go see Emily and tell her, hey, I heard it was your birthday on Saturday. And she runs a really great open mic there. So also this particular, I'm laughing because I know what she does. So she does a lot of Mariah Carey. We're huge Mariah fans, Emily and I. And she does a Mariah Carey impression, like funny as you can imagine. And so this here, she's doing the Mariah, because Mariah last year had like a song about sugar and sweet. And I don't know, I can't remember. But she was like dancing and baking. And so Emily is doing that. So there she is in her kitchen, baking with some sprinkles, just like Mariah. She's sprinkling on some love. Happy birthday, Emily. We love you. July 11th. And that's also John Bronson's birthday, which reminds me, John Bronson is going to be at Brandy's this Saturday, and I'm going to be there as well. I think it's me, Lauren, and Heidi Waymuller. And we're going to celebrate John's birthday. I'm getting a gigantic cake because John is always the person that makes cakes for the rest of us. So I'm going to get a big cake for John. And please, if you are in the neighborhood Saturday night, come on down. We're going to have a wonderful night. Let me see who we have who checked in. Of course, first, Danielle Alexandria Alchemy. Happy Tuesday and happy July. Maria, Leo, Susie, and What's the Story with Maria Crew. Same to you, my friend. Danielle is a spiritual medium, past life regressionist. She does spirit animal reading. She does all things of that nature that are really cool. So if you want to get connected with Danielle, she has so many services on her website. You go to DanielleAlexandriaAlchemy.com. I can't say enough about what she does. Sudi Rick Caritas, happy Taco Tuesday. It's always Taco Tuesday in my house. I love tacos. And, Leo is our Mexican representative, so you can't get more delicious taco than that. Leo makes amazing everything Mexican. The tamales, oh, my God. Lori Towers, my favorite place to escape to. We're so glad you're here. I know you guys have been really busy. John Pietero and Lori Towers are our friends from WFMU.org. And Leo can tell you. Leo, why don't you pop on and tell us more about John and Lori and what they do and how wonderful they are. So there
my loves.
Yes, I know.
My loves. On Wednesday night, tomorrow night, you join the family and the party crew with John and Lori on WFMU.org. Where am I? And I can't find me. Where am I?
Oh, no. There you are.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday, yep.
Every Wednesday night, Beneath the Underground, if you go to Sheena's Jungle Room, Beneath the Underground, and every last of the month, it is Eccentric Behavior, where Lori and the women take over. But you're going to hear music, poetry, history and a lot of funny humor between those two lovebirds.
Yeah, and what's
John,
great about go ahead, honey.
John's gonna learn to roll his R's. Practice those R's.
Oh wow. All right. Well, John, you can do no wrong in my eyes. So Leo's telling you to roll your eyes. I think you're perfect just the way you are. All right. But okay, hold on. I like to have this on two different, so this way I can see everybody popping up. Okay, so go see Lori and John every Wednesday. Now, I personally work Wednesday, so what do? The next day or days after, I go to WFMU.org and Sheena's Jungle Room, and their shows are archived, so you can listen to them there. All right, so Sudi, can I jump out of the cake? Hey, and Lori also makes jewelry, wonderful jewelry. And there it is. Lots of new stuff, new editions. So go to her website. What's the website for Lori's jewelry, Leo?
LoriTowers.net. Let's roll in. Right there, scrolling underneath. LoriTowers.net, Axe the Oligarchy.
Fantastic.
And I have my dog tags as well, or my ID tags as well. But I've been having to go get ice every morning for the kids. So
I love it.
I love it melt.
Can I jump out of the cake? Says Sudi. Sudi, if you're willing to jump out of a cake, I'm not going to stop you. Who am I to stop a hot man from California from jumping out of the cake? Speaking of hot men, right? Jay Rivera, Mr. April 2022. I think 2022. My cleaning lady still can't get over. I think she still has that calendar. Oh my God, Jay. I know. Shell. So anyway, and John, okay, I want to make sure we didn't miss anybody. We got John in there. It was John's birthday on Pride. They came to see me at the Stonewall Inn.
Happy birthday.
People were cheering from the other bars, cheering for John. And one lady had a bubble machine. She came running over. So lots of great
Did you make
stuff.
him some fruity drinks, some blackberry?
Well, I was working I was working the door, but they like black.
Oh, that's right. It was Pride.
Yeah, I like to make them black and blue Manhattans, blackberries and blueberries. That's what I try to make when John and Lori are there. So, okay. Now we want to give a little pick of the week, or actually pick of the month, because thank you, Leo. That's so festive. Leo designs all these amazing promos. Thank you, Leo. I don't know where I'd be without Leo Rodriguez. Okay, so James Jackson Jr., our friend who's been on the show a few times and is so adorable and effervescent. And look at him in that hot pink. He was just in Le Cajo Fall at City Center with Billy Porter and Wayne Brady. Yeah, and James played the housemaid. Oh, there he is with Harvey Firestein. Thank you. Oh my God, I almost said the other thing. Thank God. I almost said, never mind. Whoa. Yeah. Anyway, Harvey, who's wonderful. So Harvey actually loved this particular production. He said that it was the way he envisioned it originally. So we're so glad that James was able to be in that. And everything James is part of is just like elevated because of him. That's how I feel. I had the lovely pleasure of seeing him in White Girl in Danger. That was the first time I met him. I didn't know who he was. I just remember talking to my friend Elliot Roth, and I said, wow, I got to see our friend Liz Lark Brown was in it, Tara Connor Jones. And I said, man, I know Liz and Tara, but I got to tell you, this guy like stole the show for me. He played the janitor, and I don't know him, but I was fascinated by him. He goes, oh, that's James Jackson Jr. I musically direct a lot of his shows, and this and that and the other thing. But anyway, and then I got to meet James, and I fell in love with James and saw his one-man show at Pangea, and we've been friends ever since. But he's just the nicest guy you can imagine. So
he's been on twice at least, I believe, right?
Yeah, and he's from Massachusetts, where I grew up too. So we have that in common. And so here's where he is this summer. He's in Provincetown, and he's doing two things there. First of all, he was also in A Strange Loop, so that's why you might know him as well. So he's in Provincetown at the Provincetown Theater. He's doing John Richardson, the Jack of Hearts Club. And he's in that. And then on Sunday nights, he is at the Gifford House at 8:30 playing piano and telling stories. So here's another thing I learned about him. I didn't know he played piano. I mean, I guess he plays for himself and tells stories. So Sunday nights at the Gifford House, if you're in Provincetown, you know how just these clubs and these little small little venues are so amazing and intimate, and the you can hear the ocean. It's like you're literally on the beach, like Commercial Street, and then I think the Gifford House might be on Bradford Street. There's two main streets, Commercial and Bradford. Those are the two main streets, and then there's little streets off the side. But just look up the Gifford House on Sunday nights at 8:30 and tell James that Maria and Leo from What's the Story with Maria sent you. He's just an amazing human being. And I think that Elliot's going to be there with him once in a while. But also go to the Provincetown Theater. Let's go see Jack of Hearts Club, and he is in that as well. So that's our pick of the week. There it is, James Jackson Jr. We love him. Okay, so I do want to shout out to all the FIFA people. A lot of games have been in New Jersey, and I think that New Jersey is handling it really beautifully, I got to say, because there's a lot of ways that things could get very messed up, and they're doing a great job. So shout out to the governor of New Jersey, Mickey Sherrill. It's gone off without a hitch as far as
traffic. How about those Scots drinking all the beer? I heard
no.
There.
Every time I think of it, I start laughing. So Boston, where I grew up in the north end of Boston. Apparently, the Scots were there. They took over the town, and now this is like got to be impossible, but they did it. They literally drank Boston out of beer. And I don't know how that is possible because Sam Adams Distillery is there as well. The bars were out of beer because of the Scots, and they were dancing in the streets, and they didn't want to go home. And it was just crazy. They were going to Logan Airport, and then they were deciding not to get on their planes and coming back, half in the bag and drinking some more. I just think it's the funniest thing. And the Scottish accent is my all-time favorite.
They're great, aren't they? Oh, my goodness.
I love a Scottish accent. I have two friends of mine, two Scots that were married and then they had a party at the Duplex many years ago. They are my favorite Scots, and they lived in Hoboken for a while. Now they've moved, but so I got the luxury of hearing them all the time. And I just
Scots and drunken Irish. I will anytime. Just
I know. You know who does the best Irish accent? David Foley Jr.
Oh yes, he does.
Oh
yes,
my God!
Does.
As a matter of fact, I'm working with him. I'm working with him next. I have to look again. I think it's next Saturday at. Or is it this? No, it's this Friday. Friday at Brandy's. I'm working with Dave Foley Jr. Oh my God, one of my favorite coworkers.
Give him a big hug for me. We gotta start our chats up again.
Yes, he's the best, and he's from Massachusetts as well. So we have all that.
And his wife, the Fit Foleys.
Oh my God, Carrie Foley, and their amazing son, Davey, who is a great singer. Gee, I wonder where he got that. Both his parents are singers and performers. So anyway, I will be with Dave Foley Jr. Saturday. If you're at Brandy's, come in and say happy birthday to John Bronson, who we adore. His birthday is the 11th. Happy birthday, Emily McNamara, who we love. So great things all around. July is for fun things, and we're enjoying it. Alana Diaz, hello, and kisses from Stonewall and love Miles, Danny, and Alana. Well, you know I love all three of you so much. Miles, Whitaker, Dan, Sexy Dan, Mr. Yeah, Mr. February. Cheeks for days. He's adorable. I love Dan.
Those are running cheeks, right?
No, he's a cyclist.
Cyclist cheeks, that's right.
Cyclist
I knew it was something like that.
He's adorable. I saw Alana last night. There was Sarah Glassman and Josh Bennett did I think first Monday of the month at Stonewall. Susie usually works I worked for her because she's in Florida. They do like a show, and they do all. Last night was Hello Dolly. So
sweet.
Yeah, so they do like every month they pick a show and they do selections from it. So that was really fun.
Miles and I had a good catch up a few days ago. We watched hours of anime and just chilled out together.
Yeah, Miles is the best. So Anyway, speaking of the best and speaking of catching up, we have a very special guest tonight. A sweet, talented, very, I mean, he speaks French like you wouldn't believe, and many other things. But Bastille Day is coming up, and he is going to celebrate it with a cabaret, and we are so excited. Make Me French, Matthew Rosenstein, a Bastille Day cabaret. So we have him. We were lucky enough to get him tonight. Leo, shall we zoom him in?
We will bring him in.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir Maria, bonsoir Léo, vous allez bien?
We hired an audience for you, so hold on. There they are.
And they're clapping in French. I don't know if you knew that. Leo,
What's that?
They were clapping in French.
I heard that, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Applaudissements. How are you?
Oh, I'm great, honey. I'm really, really good. I'm very excited because I got my brand new computer. My old computer was on the fritz for a couple of weeks, and it was very sad. But now I have a brand new one.
You have a new toy.
Yeah, you're christening the new one.
How exciting!
Yeah, Matthew.
I have to give a shout out to the Tuesday crew upstairs at Stonewall. Also, I love Alana and Miles and all of them. They're the best.
Aren't they great? So you've been there, so you know all about it.
Sure. Yeah. Dan Pardo sometimes plays there on Tuesdays. Love Dan.
We love Dan.
And I also know Jay Rivera really well. We used to.
Do you?
Yeah, every once in a while we would sing together when Darius Frowner would do, for a while he was doing Village Spotlight upstairs at the Duplex.
That's right.
So he sang that. I did not know he was a calendar boy, though.
Oh,
That's
Jay?
Exciting. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. By the way, I was also on a calendar a few years ago. I was on the Naughty Jewish Boys calendar.
What? There's a Naughty Jewish Boys calendar?
There was. I don't think he does it. And he was my friend Duncan Flaster, who's a great playwright, by the way. But he puts together a novelty calendar called the Naughty Jewish Boys. It's just for fun. It's like quirky guys and like people of different sizes and ages and all of that. And so I was lucky enough to pose for that. I was the cover boy in, I guess it was 2024, the 2024 calendar.
Whoa. Well, Dan Pardo, also a Naughty Jewish Boy,
he was on the calendar also.
Was he?
Yes.
Well, he was in our calendar. He was Mr. February this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dan was also on the Naughty Jewish Boys calendar. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not, but I just did. So I don't think.
No, I don't think anybody's gonna. I don't think anybody's gonna debate that or fuss about it. I really don't. I love that. I didn't know there was one. Now I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Matthew, you have so much going on now. This is so exciting. First of all, I want to shout you out. So I went to see Mario Cantone at the Carlisle with my girlfriend. We went to see Mario, who's our friend. I went to high school with Mario. So, and who was sitting next to us but Matthew, enjoying a delicious meal. And so we got to sit together. That was really nice too. And then we saw each other Christmas night, I think, at John Bronson's.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of passed like ships in the night because we had the baby, we had our grandson, and now he's a year, so now he would be doing much better. But he was a little guy.
Nice sunset, Maria.
I know, honey. I know. So, all right, sweetheart, you are.
Jay says, "Oh, you naughty boy."
see, he knows. He knows things.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go right into it. You have 2 shows coming up. I'm gonna leave it to you to tell us what you would like about these shows.
Sure, absolutely. Well, a little bit about me, if you couldn't figure it out. I'm a huge Francophile. I'm a French nut. I have been since I was a little kid. I was obsessed with the French language, and I made myself fluent when I was a teenager through various methods. I used to make prank calls from payphones before the internet. What I would do to practice my French, I would go to payphones in the shopping center in suburban New Jersey where I grew up. I would call the 1-800 number for Air France just to talk to a real live French person and to practice. and then I would hang up when it was time to pay, because that's the only way I could practice. And I wouldn't do it from my
Wow.
parents' house because I didn't want to get caught. So this show is called Make Me French because that was my childhood prayer, if you will, dream. Because to me, to be French meant to be interesting and cultured and elegant. So that was my dream as a little kid. Like a lot of kids or teenagers, you want to be anything other than who you are. You want to be
Absolutely.
any other town than the town where you are. So that was my dream. So now I get to tell an audience about that, to sing about it. So I have my show coming up a week from tonight. It's at the Laurie Beachman. It happens to be Bastille Day. I shouldn't say happens because this was on purpose. So Tuesday night, July 14th, Bastille Day. Oh, is Leo going to play the trailer?
I don't know what well, let's see. Something's happening. Here we go. Well, he's
technology on this. Oh, here we go.
I had only one dream. Make me French. I mean, the air is French. That chair is French. This nice sincere sans air is French. When it was time to pick a foreign language in school, all the kids said, well, Spanish is easier and French is gay. Well, I didn't care, and yes, I was. Lord, let me find him, that I may see him. Et pour ta gloire, je planterai moi-même. Laissez-moi danser, laissez-moi. And make this moment last, because the best of times is now.
It's just a fun time,
I love it. And
Thank
Matthew,
you.
your voice is so beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Maria. You should talk. My goodness, I've heard you.
No, I mean that. I mean,
thank you.
It's so rich and beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm a baritone, which
I love that.
There's not enough parts for baritones these days. But...
There's not enough baritone.
Agreed.
The world is
anyway,
inundated with tenors and sopranos.
That's all they write for anymore, too.
I know.
So they grow them now in tenor factories. I think they've put the baritone factory out of business.
I know, but I love a good. Even when I teach my students, if I find a baritone, oh my God.
Yeah,
I love it, and I really work with them a lot.
That's great.
And they're like, I can't hit those high notes. I'm like, don't worry about it. You are a novelty. You're the one that is special. So
for any performer, you have to find what makes you different, what makes you pop. And these days, just like having that baritone range it makes a difference. What did I want to say? Oh, so the show is a week from tonight, 7 p.m. at the Beachman.
Okay. And I love the Beachman. I've been there quite a bit lately. Went to see Lorna Luft with my girlfriend. That was a wonderful show. She's so sweet. And her band was amazing. I didn't realize her husband's her musical director. And then we went to see Jen Colella.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
One of my favorite Broadway stars of all time. That was
Powerhouse,
a great show.
Yeah.
And I really like that sound there is beautiful. They revamped the theater. The food is great.
It's gorgeous. What Tom and Michael have done to that room. I mean, they first of all, they saved it. They saved the venue, Dayenu. But now, like to see what they did to that room is incredible, and they're wonderful to work with. It's a great room to play. Sound is great. Yeah, I love the Beachman.
Yeah, I agree. And I got to tell you, it's really like it's been upgraded, and it's just the whole experience is beautiful. So the stage is great, the sound is great, the food is great, the wait staff. When you go to the Beachman, you're gonna have just sit back.
Yeah. When I do my show, Michael has the staff wear berets because it's Bastille Day. And so I always, at the end of my show, I say, please tip your servers well. They are wearing berets under duress.
Oh my God.
Nobody asked for that. I didn't say make people wear berets, but it's Bastille Day.
So they made them French.
There you go.
They didn't ask to be French, but they made
full circle moment. Well, spoiler alert, I did not become French despite my childhood prayer, but the show is a hysterical kind of journey from that phone booth. We start at the phone booth, in the shopping center when I'm calling Air France, and I take you through how I went to France, on the study abroad semester, like a lot of kids do, got into a bunch of misadventures, almost started a fire, slept with my professor, did all these crazy things. And then and then so I came back to New York, and then I eventually moved there full time in 2005 and stayed for almost 5 years in Paris.
Where did you live in Paris?
So my first apartment, we were in a temporary place while I did my immigration paperwork in the Marais. So in the Marais, in the center of Paris, kind of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But then most of our time, we lived in the 15th, in the southwest part of the city. Much calmer, much more residential. But it was a nice pace of life there.
Got to tell you, I'd never been to Paris until we went in February. My girlfriend had some work there, and she said, listen, everything's paid for except you just have to pay for your airfare. And, if we go out to dinner or something, do you want to come? Right. I was like, so we went, and we also took our grandson, and it was really cute. But I had never been. I got to tell you, Matthew, I fell in love with it immediately, and my blood pressure went down. It was like literally you drive into Paris and you see all the beautiful lights, and something happens. I can't describe it. It's something.
It's a slower pace of life. There's an appreciation for beautiful things. You're right. There's something calming about being in a beautiful environment or a beautiful place, intrinsically, which is really good. But it's funny. I talk in my show also, Maria, about how Paris is, this magical, beautiful place. However, once you live there, it becomes like, the way New York is magical the first time somebody comes here, and then reality sits in. So how Fran Lebowitz says about New York, pretend it's a city. Paris is the same thing. It's beautiful and wonderful, and it was a great place to live. But at the same time, good things happen, bad things happen. You have to deal with the administration and paperwork. And I had to manage people in a French company. Managing French people is a whole different thing. Oh, somebody says I'm late again, Heil. He didn't get to see the Javert hat. So
yes. Thank you for putting that back up. That's Bill Goffey. Do you know Bill Goffey's piano player?
I know the name. I'm sure I've seen him play.
If you'd be like, I know him. And he plays at the Monster on Saturdays. From 7 to 11, but he's also a great guitarist. He's our friend. He's an amazing photographer. As a matter of fact, he does headshots as well. He's going to do Bill, I'm just waiting to get a haircut, and then we're doing it. But Bill's a great cook. He's a wonderful friend, and he's very helpful to all people. So that's Bill Goffey. And let me see anybody else come in.
Try his Biscoffee.
Oh, you see that? Ben Goldberg has also watching us. Hi, Ben. Mikey Pello is watching us. That's why I like to have it on 2 different screens, because different names come up.
Yeah.
So we got some really cool people watching us. And of course, Alana is still there watching us from the Stonewall. So now that's your show at the Beachman, but you also have another show in Rehoboth Beach.
Right. So Rehoboth Beach is going to be on Sunday, July 26th. So just about 2 weeks later. It's at the Clear Space Theater. For those of you who don't know Rehoboth Beach, it is a gay beach town. It's where all the DC and Philly gays go. It's a lot of fun. It's a great town. And contrary to Provincetown, which I love Provincetown, I would love to play Provincetown one day. Oh, there I am in Rehoboth. In Rehoboth, there are just 1 or 2 key venues that everybody goes to in town. And Clear Space is one of them. And I'm thrilled to be playing there. They found me through my socials and seeing clips of me online. I went down there to check them out last summer because I had never been. It's a lovely town, an amazing theater. And I'm intimidated by the talent that is playing that same venue, to be honest with you, Maria. Like the week before me, it's Alice Ripley there. 2 weeks after me, it's Matt Doyle playing there. So I'm just like,
That's amazing.
Okay, it's Tony Winners and me, but
and it looks like
John
John
McDaniel's playing
McDaniels,
there.
who I
Yeah, he's
love.
playing with Alice Ripley also, and with Philip Boykin. Yeah, they get some really amazing talent there.
Mason, who we love, she's been on our show many times.
So I went down there, Maria, last summer, and I spoke to the owner of that theater, and I said, I'm going to be very candid on your show, Maria.
Please, I want you to be.
I said, Joe, you have Eden Espinosa playing this weekend. Why do you want Matthew Rosenstein for next summer? And he said, because we always in this venue do a mix of established talent and up and coming,
I
and
love
new
that.
faces. That is there. And they are subscriber based as well. So they have a lot of people who summer there, who subscribe, who just come to see what's new. So I'm really excited to meet a whole new audience, a whole new group of people.
Wow. Well, let's take a moment to just, but let's go slide back to the Beachmen, because Kenny Holcomb, our friend Kenny Holcomb, who's a great graphic artist and amazing singer, he lives in Tennessee now, said, "Hi, Maria, did you know that I designed the older logo for the Beachmen back in 2007 or so?" I did not know that, Kenny. Thank you for letting us know. Kenny does all my, me and Susie's graphics. Kenny, I need to get some new I'm going to get new headshots, and then you have to make me some new business cards. Kenny's my go-to. So now this is great. I love that he said we have like Tony winners and we have up and coming. So that's
right.
wonderful. And how many does that theater seat?
It's 150, I think.
That's
and
a big space.
But it's selling well. It's selling well so far, knock on wood. And you know how the summer venues are also. People just kind of like come in for the weekend and see what's on. So I'm expecting a lot of last minute sales as well. So yeah, should be really good. And the Beachmen next week is also selling real well. And I was just in Time Out New York today, by the way.
That's great.
Adam Feldman did a roundup.
We love Adam.
Adam is great. And I wrote to him like, pretty please, I'm covering, I'm doing this. Would you cover it? So he did a roundup of the best cabaret shows in New York City this month, and I'm on there. So that made my day.
Yeah. And Adam's great, but he's not a pushover either. So he's not going to write that something is good if it's not.
No.
I really like Adam. I've known Adam a long, long time. I always say he's my favorite Jewish Canadian. So anyway, shout out to Adam Feldman as well. Adam, wherever you are, a long time no see, honey. And open invitation to come on the show anytime Adam wants to come on it.
He's great.
He is great. So let's recap now, and in a little while we'll bring on Susie and her mom, and then we'll bring you back in right after the food section. But so first of all, how do you, before you go for a while, how did you put together the show? Did you just pick out songs that you loved, or did you have a timeline of
starts with
French
story?
experience?
Yeah, it really starts with my story and what I want to bring up, and then I choose the songs that fit the story. I work with a great director, Robbie Roselle, who I love, and who lives on my block also. So every once in a while, I can be like, "Hey, can I come over? I have some ideas."
That. That's the way to do it.
We collaborate together, but it's my story, so I kind of just made sure that there was an arc to it, a through line, and choosing songs that fit the experience, but also choosing songs that I love, including like some French disco hits that people wouldn't necessarily know that I want to share with the world. So it's a nice mix of show tunes and French disco. I start with a little Disney. So it's an eclectic mix. But to answer your question, I start with the story and everything comes from there. Telling the story is the most important thing.
Absolutely. Wow. It sounds incredible. Are you doing the same show at the Beachmen that you're doing at Rehoboth? It's the same.
Yeah, same exact show. Yeah.
So if you miss next Tuesday, if you miss Matthew's show at the Beachmen, you still have a chance 2 weeks to get in. And who doesn't want a little fun in the sun and then a little...
It's the summer. Go down to a beach town, It's going to be great.
Nothing like it. Well,
no, those beach towns have such great communities. When I went down there to check it out last summer, I didn't know anybody, and I just went out to the bar, started talking to people. Next thing you know, I've got a group of friends down there.
But you're also very, very friendly and incredibly approachable, and you're very sweet.
Oh, thank you,
You're a
Maria.
sweeper, and you're just like, you're someone that will start up a conversation, and you're very interesting, and so I can see
It's
that that
hard
would
to
be
do, but it's important to do.
very
I
important.
Maria, I heard somebody say one word. I won't take you much longer. I heard somebody one time say that the hardest and most powerful word in the English language is hello. And because you never know what's on the other side of that hello. Could be a rejection. It
I
could
like that.
be a life story. So I always try to keep that in mind when I go to new places. I do a lot of solo travel, saying hello to folks you never know.
I love that. All right, honey. Well, don't go too far.
Okay,
We're gonna
hang out
we're gonna
backstage.
Yes, we're gonna bring in Susan Campanaro and her mom Barbara, because when she's in Florida, we have to take advantage of it. Barbara
Absolutely.
is a reoccurring guest, and actually the most popular guest on the show. So we're going to bring her in, and then we will merge everything and
Okay.
end on a high note together.
See you
Okay,
later.
my friend, stick around back in the green room. Lynn Portis, one of my best friends and musical director, says bonjour. So
bonjour,
Lynn,
Lynn.
yes, she's incredible. You would love each other.
Yeah.
Lynn is an incredible musical director.
Do you have Evian in the green room, by the way, back there for me, like I requested, Maria, and only red M&Ms?
I can't believe it. I might have Perrier. I might have gotten the Perrier instead.
Okay. Well,
right.
You know what?
Well,
It's my first time, so I won't be too picky.
All right. Next time I'll
back
get
I
on
go.
All right. Thank you. Matthew Rosenstein is not going to go too far. We're going to bring him back in. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Isn't Matthew wonderful? And so interesting. I really like talking to him. And in French. All right. So speaking of interesting, and I can't believe that we got this lucky. We have, of course, my best friend, Susan Campanaro, and the most popular reoccurring guest, her mom, Campanaro. Bring him on, Leo.
It's Ma.
Barbara, I love you.
Hello.
How are you? Look amazing.
Oh, Maria, this year, I can't believe my gardenias. They started
Her gardenias started growing.
coming out in April. And they're still coming out.
There's 3 up and there's 2 buds. Tomorrow they're going to be blooming. She's so excited.
What color are they, Barbara? What color are the gardenias?
White. They're so beautiful. And you could smell it. The perfume is beautiful.
Drink some water, Ma. She's a little croaky. Drink some water.
Oh my God, but I didn't realize you had gardenias.
Drink one. Yeah, she has a big gardenia bush that Dad planted.
Well, you also have trees in your backyard, right? Do you have like a lemon tree or something like that?
Well, she had one.
What happened to the lemon tree?
Well, I have one tree that, the kids gave me.
She got a pit of an avocado, and just a pit, and Dad planted it, and the thing grew like 35 feet, cut it down, died. It's back. The thing won't die.
What?
Now it's this new other tree. It's like ginormous. Then the frost came and killed it, and then Liz cut it back, and now it's growing again. I just weeded all day today.
You know why? Because that's your dad. That's your dad.
Weeding, and it was like 95.
It was 95 degrees, and I'm weeding. I was like,
"Get in the house, you're going to be fainting." Telling you.
She yelled at me.
Well, listen, Barbara, I am so happy you were able to come on, because I know when Susie goes to Florida, we always try to work it out, because you're the most popular guest that's ever been on the show. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you know that. So Matthew was just on.
I love you, Maria.
Oh, my love you. Look at what Leo put up.
When they got married.
Oh my goodness.
On the top left is Mom and Dad when they got married. Well, my left. And then me and Pops. And that's my cousin Sarah, who I love. And her and Dad have the same same birthday, January 21st, like Lynn Portis' father and Mary Satrakian's father and Christopher Scott and Sarah. And then
my dad was an Aquarius too, the 27th.
The Aquariuses.
Oh my God.
And Maria, you look great.
Do I, Barbara? You think so? I'm trying.
You look great.
I got some
Very
new.
good.
You know, I'm an old lady now. I'm 64 years old.
Oh, well, gee, you know how much Barbara is.
How
How
old are you,
much are you,
Barbara?
Mom?
92.
What?
92.
I can't
Could you
believe
believe
that.
it?
So, what's the secret to staying like? Because you're really like so youthful. What's the
I
secret?
don't
Barbara?
know. I mean, I looked at my notes and I noticed my sister was 8 years older than me and she died at 92. So I'm saying, oh my God, I wonder if that's something.
No.
And how about your mother? She lived to be 96.
Yeah, my mother lived long too.
You got some good genes, Barbara. Are you still cooking these days? You still
Cooking?
You
cook?
cooking?
Well, not as much as I used to.
Yeah, because you have to have people to cook for,
And
right?
then when you have to cook for one person,
Yeah.
it's no fun.
Yeah, she
I
was
agree.
mad at me tonight because I didn't want to eat. But Liz and I had a burger and salad at like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. How am I going to eat again at 5 o'clock? I was like, I
Well,
can't eat.
I said,
Pe-
Susan, I have to eat it. I eat at 5,
that's
quarter
it.
after 5 every night. So I
Yeah.
said, Susan, I have to eat, but don't you want to eat with me?
Nope.
And she said, no, I can't.
She
But
said
I
no.
brought her licorice from from what do you call it? Cherry Grove,
Oh,
black
great.
licorice, and so we ate that.
Susie,
I
how
had
was
2
your?
sticks.
Tell us about your show. You just did a show in Fire Island. How
Oh
did
my
it?
God,
I
it
heard
was
it
so
went
wild.
great.
It was fabulous. It was so
And-
much fun.
and
I had so much fun. It was crazy. But you
Lynn-
know, everyone over there was in a mood. So I had to come and like spread joy. And then everyone like rose to the occasion. I got there. Everybody was just like in a bad mood. I don't know what was going on. Not about me, just in general, you know, I guess too much beach, too much beauty,
Yeah, maybe.
too much having fun. They just decided to be. So I talked everybody off the ledge. And then Lynn and I got everyone settled. And even
yeah.
Jimmy sang. It was great. Jimmy went on stage and sang
Oh, it was
Wonderful World.
funny, yeah.
And I told him not to make any jokes. I just want him to sing. And he listened. And so that was cute. And we had the song Smile by Kenny Woodhouse. And Rose Levine, who's 93. I interviewed
Wow.
him and he sang Waiting for the Parade to Pass Me By. And Lynn just rolled with the punches. And I mean,
As
we had
Lynn,
a,
only Lynn can do. She's the
yeah,
best at that.
she was amazing. And then we went and I bought everyone pizza. And then Calvin and Anthony Fett and everybody and Kenny, we all sang with Dan Daly at the pizza place.
Kenny says he's designed this poster.
Kenny Holcomb designed this poster, and then he also designed, of course, my poster that's going to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
Okay,
that
so
today
when's
we
that?
found
When's
the
that?
printer. I'm leaving July 22nd,
Oh my God.
and then I'm going to be there till the 17th of August. And I'm
Wow.
hosting late night cabarets, and I'm doing my musical, Doing Time with Lavinia. Kenny
Oh
made
my-
this poster. But the man who took all these pictures is the graphic. He's gonna make the posters. He works at a copy shop and he's also a photographer.
In
So he
Scotland.
took those pictures of me 3 years ago. And aren't they fabulous? And
Yeah,
Kenny
they're really good.
yeah, he made it like, I think Kenny said he wanted it to be like, what was that song? Dallas? I think it was like Dallas had that, the pictures of the people go by, or Kenny would know, he'll write it in.
Yeah,
It's one of those shows.
Kenny always
Yeah.
makes my posters for my show too. Kenny's the best.
Yeah, I'm performing for Sea Arts.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
And so that's you.
I am not an animal.
Oh no, he's playing the trailer. This is the trailer of my musical.
Hello.
Leo made this.
It's a pleasure to meet me.
Oh my God. Leo. Doing Time with Lavinia. Look at your daughter, Barbara. She's running across the street.
She's a mess. So, yeah, that's me. In jail.
Window, smoke weed, you know, kids stuff. Stop.
A bathing suit.
Oh my God.
So today I finished Joe Gallagher's book last August, or
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, last August it's called.
yeah, I finished it on the plane.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, yeah, it was great.
So Barbara, first of all, I want
Yeah.
to thank you. I want to thank you for having Susan, because she's my best
As
bud.
a babe,
I
she
know.
was pregnant with me 60 years ago.
60 years ago. Could you remember it? You remember all that? It's a long time ago.
You do
Well-
remember certain things, yes.
What do you remember?
What
You
was
mean
Susie
when
like
you
as a
have-
baby? What was she like?
Yeah, oh, she was a good baby. She really was. And
Yeah.
Something changed. I was good,
yeah, she was good.
but you had those other brats to deal with
yeah,
too.
the bra- yeah, well, John, he was he's a riot.
John was 4 and Liz was 3,
Wow,
Yeah,
you had
and
your
they were
hands
running
full.
around.
You had your
They
hands full.
turned their birthdays in October, so when I was born, they were still 3 and 4. So
Yeah.
you had a
Wow.
lot of babies.
Had a lot of babies. That's the way they did it back then, though.
Did they help you,
Oh,
John and Liz?
help me with what?
With me?
No.
No, listen, you don't need help. You got it. By the way, I love your hair like that short. It's really cute. It's
Oh,
really,
yeah, I always
yeah.
keep it. Elizabeth always lets me get a haircut. As
Yeah.
soon as she sees it's getting a little too long, come on, Mom, we're going to get a haircut.
That's great. I love it.
does.
Does John ever cut your hair? Your son?
When he comes here, but
Well, he
Yeah.
was just here.
yeah, he was here for Christmas. It's
No,
fun.
and then he came again just recently.
For your
That's-
birthday.
Oh,
For
yes,
your
he
birthday.
came for my
your birthday.
birthday.
Yeah.
His 92nd birthday.
It was funny because my granddaughter, Adriana, she said, Uncle John has to cut my hair. She's got long hair, you know.
Yeah.
And,
John's really good at what he does. Frenchie goes to him.
yeah, he does.
Oh, Frenchie's got nice hair. So a miracle happened. Speaking of Adriana, I sent her a package, UPS mail or
Yeah.
US mail, on May 13th for her May 20th birthday. She was turning 28. It arrived today.
What?
The package arrived today.
And you know what I was?
But I had a thought in my mind.
Where was it?
Like it got lost, but they covered it with plastic or something and then they sent it to her. But I had a thought in my mind. I bet it's going to show up. And it did today.
And it
But
did. You never know.
What's amazing
What?
is that it came in such a long time to get here. And every single thing that you put in there was in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
nothing
nobody
was
stole.
lost.
Sometimes
Nobody
things
st-
get lost.
Yeah, it must have fell. And then, but Adriana made a complaint. See,
Right.
Adriana has some sort of system where she lives where she could track any package. And she called because she was like kind of, bummed out about it.
Yeah.
So I guess they looked.
Great.
I don't know.
I'm
But
so
anyway,
glad that
it
worked out.
arrived.
Listen, I guess
was a
what has
Christmas
arrived,
miracle.
the food section of our show has arrived.
Oh,
And-
but we
and
have cooked.
That's called, I always cook for the show. It's called Go Ahead, Keep Eating.
Say that, Mom.
Yes. Well, you
So-
know what's funny, Maria? Just
What?
this morning, I
Yeah.
always keep your cup right on my sink,
Yeah.
no
You do?
shelf. And then I said, let me look in the back. And I read it. Go ahead, keep eating.
I love
Isn't
that.
cute? And I
Yes.
didn't tell her she was going to be on the show because it would make her nervous if I told her too early. I told her like at 8:45.
Perfect. All right. So we're doing the food section of our show. And what's that called? 1, 2, 3.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Go
Keep
ahead.
eating.
Eating.
Why don't we zoom in Matthew Rosenstein, our first guest. He's going to join us for the food section. Barbara, you're going to love Matthew. He's a sweetheart. Leo, can we
You know,
zoom in
Maria,
Matthew?
every time
Hi, Matthew. This is my mother, Barbara. I'm Susan
Nice to meet
Campanaro.
you both. Hi.
So as I don't know if you know Matthew, but I always cook for the show because I think if I ask my creative friends to join me, I must stay creative as well
That's
every
right.
night. So Leah's Leo too. Oh, I love this. So what did I make
Oh, I
tonight?
never miss a meal.
No, I know you don't. Me neither. So
Ooh,
Barbara,
that looks good.
yes. So I just made a nice, simple fusilli with a marinara sauce.
Ooh.
Nice, nothing too heavy for summer. And of course, some nice grated Parmesan cheese. There it is. I love fusilli. I love the shape of it.
Yeah.
So there's that. That's nice, right? And then for a salad, a nice summer Italian salad here, we have romaine lettuce.
That looks
So
good.
Romaine lettuce, red onion. These little, they're called teeny tiny cubes. You get them at Trader Joe's. They're the smallest cucumbers I ever saw, but they're so sweet and delicious. And then these little tomatoes, they're called flavor bombs. Believe it or not, it's a Japanese company, and their tomatoes are exquisite. So I got the little, they're called flavor bombs. And then just to be Italian, I put some shavings of Asiago cheese on that. And I'm going to, from the New England Olive Oil Company, I'm going to put a Tuscan herb olive oil. And because of Barbara Campanaro, a Sicilian lemon balsamic vinegar.
Yeah.
That's because she's Sicilian. Yes, and that's what we're having. And then for dessert, because of 4th of July, and they always say baseball, hot dogs, and apple pie, I got a little mini apple pie from Trader Joe's. Barbara, did you celebrate the 4th of July this year?
Yes. Well, it was a little lonely, but I had gone to bed, and I said, it's funny, it's 9 o'clock, I don't hear anything yet. So all of a sudden, I start hearing it. So I jump out of bed, put my robe on.
She jumped.
I hope so. I hope you weren't naked.
In my house, and right in front of my house,
she could see the fireworks.
I could see the fireworks because the trees were away.
Oh, good. Okay.
So that was good, and I saw the whole show.
Well,
the trees were away.
Trees,
they took a little nap.
Yeah.
And Mom could see the
it's
fireworks.
Summertime, and maybe there were. Listen, the Matthew is playing at a summer resort in Rehoboth Beach, and the trees may be away for that as well.
Yeah.
We don't know.
They may be. We don't know. Where do you live, Susan and Barbara? What area are you in?
Well, I live in New York City, but Mom is living here in Altamont Springs, Florida.
But you see, right down the street from me
is a park.
Is the park where they do the fireworks.
It's called Tick Tick Boom. So original.
So
I love that.
That's great. I was just in Florida.
Matthew, do you go to Florida? You have family there or anything like that?
I do. My parents have retired to Delray Beach, so I go down there to see them.
Very nice there.
Yeah.
My nephew went to FAU. That was his first college, and then he got his master's at Central Florida, where my niece went. But he started at FAU there in Boynton.
And Catherine Salvio lives in Delray Beach.
Delray, yeah.
Boynton, yeah. She's a real estate agent down there now.
And I tell you, when I was just down there, it was cooler than it was up in New York City this past week. Because it was 100 plus degrees here in the city.
That's true.
And then I go down to Delray and it was 88 or 90 or whatever it was.
But the last few weeks we've been having 90s every day.
Yeah, but it's been worse in New York City, Barbara. So you're not missing
anything. We had a horrible wave last week.
Now, I want to recap because Matthew was on the show and he's doing 2 shows coming up. Matthew, tell everybody about your 2 shows coming up so we can remind them.
Absolutely. Make Me French, the story of a bagel who dreamed of being a croissant. Next week, it's a week from tonight, actually, on Tuesday, July 14th, which is Bastille Day, le 14 juillet, at the Laurie Beachman Theater.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so that's happening a week from tonight. And then Make Me French is traveling to Rehoboth Beach, Delaware on Sunday, July 26th at 5 p.m. I have a 3-piece band. I have a terrific background singer, Jessica Brams-Miller, with me, who's playing the role also of a surly French lady.
Oh, I love that.
My music director is singing as well, doing some backup vocals. It is a fun, upbeat time.
And remind us of your musical director.
Oh, Michael Cuscieri is his name. Another Italian name, Michael Cuscieri.
I love it.
He's a young guy, super, super talented. And he just, by the way, he just sang backup vocals during a song at the Liza tribute thing. They had at Carnegie Hall. They had Liza's.
Cool.
He's got a gorgeous voice as well as being an amazing arranger and music director, Michael Puccieri.
Yeah, some of these younger kids that are coming up, you know, like last week we had Kelly Wolford from Mamas, and she was talking about all these great new young jazz artists. So welcome young talent to the city.
Yeah.
Okay, I like to end the show with everybody leaves us with something inspiring about being creative. So we are all creative people, especially Barbara Campanaro.
Oh yeah, mommy. The kids would call mom Camp Mom because she was always doing art projects. Yeah, she's very artistic. And there's so many things that she's embroidered here at the house. I mean,
Yeah, I used to do a lot of
she's
embroidery.
very talented.
I learned all that from my parents too, Barbara. And that's how they were as well. They were very, very creative. How about you, Matthew? Were your parents also creatives, or did you just?
Absolutely. They were very inventive too. I remember one time we wanted to go to Medieval Times. You know what that is? In New
Yeah, of
Jersey?
course.
Yeah.
Like an arena. It was too expensive, so we created it at home, and we had Rosenstein Times where we all had
I love
Cornish hens, no silverware allowed that night. We dressed the dog up like a horse. You know, my dad was the king, my mom was the queen, and jousting, all of it. So they're very creative people. And my dad gave me his love of foreign languages also.
What does he speak? Does he speak French as well?
So my dad does not speak any other languages fluently, but he knows expressions in a number of languages and loves to pull them out like party tricks, you know.
My grandfather was like that. He could
Oh
you
my
name
God,
a country
he will
and
start
I know.
speaking. He'll throw out some Mandarin phrases at the Chinese restaurant, and all of us as kids just wanted to dive under the table and die when he would do that.
My grandfather was like that. I love that.
It's great, you know, like as kids it embarrassed us, but looking back, that's really what gave me my love and my curiosity about the world and foreign languages. So I took that and ran with it and became fluent in French. My Spanish is pretty decent also.
Oh, I love
Not
that.
fluent, but
well, I think this day and age is very important to know a little of different language. I speak Italian and a little and Spanish. But I was trying to learn a little French before I went to Paris, and I'm going to keep doing it. I was listening to an audio book. I'm going to keep doing it if I go back for sure.
Even knowing a little bit is helpful when you travel, you know, just to the nice cities.
Barbara, have you ever been to Paris?
No, the only place Richard took me to was Italy because he was manager of K Jewelers, and his store always sold thousands and thousands of dollars of jewelry. So he won the trip, and it was marvelous.
It's beautiful.
She came back in a wheelchair.
What?
She was so exhausted. Dad got her a wheelchair. You know, my father. You know, he loves that kind of stuff.
I know every kiss begins with K, but to come back in a wheelchair.
But they went on other really great trips.
Matthew, that's hysterical.
Yeah. They went to Hawaii. They went to the Dominican Republic, where I just went for my goddaughter's wedding in May. It was pretty, So,
oh my God.
Leo, you're looking good.
Yeah, Leo's looking amazing, right? Extra handsome. We're going to go around in a circle, and we're going to. It was the 4th of July. We just celebrated, and I want everybody to leave a positive message to the rest of the country about who we are as people, no matter where we live, what it means, just a positive message to send out into the universe. Since there's a lot of negativity in the world now, we want to send out the positive. So I'm going to start with Leo.
Look at all the faces around you. That's what we are.
Yep, I love that.
And we're making it work all together. We have been for quite a long time.
Yep. Matthew, what do you think?
I agree. I mean, I'm still a believer that there's more good people in the world than bad, and that if we can just filter out the noise and the business of social media that wants to push us negative news all the time, there are a lot of good things that are happening, and a lot of small kindnesses that happen unseen and unreported around the world and in our communities.
Beautiful. Susie and Barbara, let's go Susie first and then Barbara.
Well, when on June 12th, with Bill Morgan and his son driving and his wife, I led, the Stonewall in the Woodstock Pride celebration, and I had a megaphone, and the line and the theme of this year's Woodstock Pride was "Love is the Revolution." So I have decided from that day forward, as I did "Love is the Revolution" over and over again, that I'm going to be an activist for love. I'm a love activist.
Ooh, I love
and
that.
that's it. And it's all about love. Love is the revolution.
I love that. Barbara, what do you think? What message do you have?
And I really think that we're very lucky that we live here and we have good lives. And I was talking to my granddaughter, and I had embroidered this one piece. It says love and peace. And I said, Adriana, there's two words that are most important in our lives. And there must be love and there must be peace. And I think that's what we're having now.
That's beautiful. I love that. I could not top any of those.
Mm-mm.
I could not top any of those. So I just want to say thank you, because for me, my fortunes are in my friendships. And thank you. You made my night so beautiful. I feel calm. I feel happy. Matthew, good luck with your wonderful shows.
Thank
Susie,
you.
good luck with your shows coming up and all the wonderful. And also, I feel like music is a vibration that goes out into the world and changes the algorithm and changes the vibration of the earth. So let's keep making music. Leo, same to you with your kids that you teach. And let's keep doing what we're doing.
And
Okay?
Mommy wants you to visit her.
Maria, I'm still waiting for you to come and see
I know.
me.
I know. Listen, I have JetBlue points. I should use
So
them.
when
That's
you
it.
and Susan get together someday and you don't have anything else to do, come and visit.
Okay, I am going to hold on 1 second. Someone's at my front door. I'm trying to zoom them in. When I was trying to do 4 things at once, but thank you, everybody. I am going to look at Susan's calendar and look at my calendar, and I have JetBlue points. And even Judy said to me, you should go see Susie's mom. You've been promising for a long time.
You and Judy could come.
Well, it's hard because the baby. We have the baby a lot. So, but I can come for a few days.
We love the baby.
I know. He's so cute. He's
oh my
so
God!
Adorable.
This recent picture of Judy with the baby, so cute. I don't know.
I know, and they're like they're best buddies. They're in love. So anyway, I love you guys.
With Maria?
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining us. Go out into the world and do wonderful things. Matthew, how would you say in French, do wonderful things?
Faites des choses
Don't
merveilleuses.
forget the most important words are love and peace.
Love
and peace, says Barbara. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, everybody. Okay. And we appreciate you. And we'll see you next week. Come back every Tuesday at 9 p.m. If you miss us, you can watch us archived on YouTube. You can listen to us in podcasts at any platform. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks so much, Maria. Bye.
Thank you.